Hello, and welcome to the Wednesday Medicine Buddha practice. A link to the practice is located in the post for anybody who would like to download it, or you can just follow along with what's on the screen. It is good to have on your device, though, for those times, if somebody needs you to come with them to the doctor or whatever, it's good to have on hand, and you can do it anytime. Um, there's also the comment section that you can use to make prayer requests. We used to get a lot of prayer requests, but not so much anymore. But yeah, like if you add it to the chat section, to the comment section, that gives everybody that's practicing tonight a chance to also pray for your loved one. And if you would like me to, I'm happy to transfer the request over to the prayer book at the temple so that it's included in the next day's practices, the request. So if that is something that you need or would like, just feel free to take advantage of that. We offer the merit of this practice to the long life and good health of Jetsama Akon Lamo, who composed the Condensed Medicine Buddha practice during the COVID-19 pandemic to benefit all beings. And what a blessing it's been for so many other needs as well. We also offer dedications to His Holiness the Dalai Lama, His Holiness Penriyangsi Rinpoche, His Holiness Karmakuchu Rinpoche, Khenpo Karze, and all of the lamas and nuns and monks of the Pali tradition and all Buddhist traditions. We offer prayers for our Sangha and their loved ones, for all beings to be safe and healthy, and for those who are not to achieve that state quickly and completely. So let's take a moment now to quiet our minds and think about compassion for all beings, and we'll begin the practice with the 7-line prayer 3 times. Hung organ yogi nubjung sam, pemage sardang pula, yasan chogi no drupne, pema jogne jesu drag, kordu gandrum ang bokor, kyagi jesu dag druki, jinji lob cheer shag so. Guru Padma Siddhi Home. Organ Yogi Nubjang Sam Pemage Sardang Pola Yasan Chogi No Drupne Pema Jogne Jesu Drag Kordu Gandrum Ang Bokor Kyagi Jesu Dag Druki Jinji Lob Cheer Shag so. Guru Padma Siddhi Home. Organ Yogi Nubjang Sam Pemage Sardang Pola Yasan Chogi No Drupne Pema Jogne Jesu Drag Kordu Gandrum Ang Bokor Kyagi Jesu Dag Druki Jinji Lob Cheer Shag so. Guru Padma Siddhi Home. Instantly, in the space in front and above rises Medicine Buddha. He is blue in color with one face, 2 hands, holding a begging bowl and an arura, surrounded by all the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas. We are awed by his splendor and take refuge with body, speech, and mind, reciting, Buddha Menla, I take refuge in you in this and every life. Buddha Menla, I take refuge in you in this and every life. Buddha Menla, I take refuge in you in this and every life. And then thinking with great compassion of all sentient beings, recite, for the sake of beings, I give rise to the bodhicitta so all may benefit. For the sake of beings, I give rise to the bodhicitta so all may benefit. For the sake of beings, I give rise to the bodhicitta so all may benefit. While reciting the mantra with compassion, I contemplate the extraordinary qualities of Medicine Buddha and yearn for qualities and liberation in one life so I too may benefit beings. The mind should be filled with wholesome yearning for sentient beings, all of them, every single one, even animals, all beings. So we'll recite the mantra together a few times, and then I'll put the visualization on so that we can accumulate on our own. If you're new to accumulating mantra, or this one in particular, just do the best you can while visualizing Medicine Buddha, and we'll be back in a few minutes to close out the practice. Tayato om begati maha begati ratatamungati soha. Tayato om begati maha begati ratatamungati soha. Tayato om begati maha begati ratatamungati soha. Tayato begati maha begati ratatamungati soha. Tayato begati maha begati. Tayata om bekati maha bekati rata tamangate soha. And recite, I prostrate to Buddha Menla. May I be reborn in his pure land, able to give healing and refuge to all beings. Then Menla and his entourage dissolve into light and pour into the crown of one's head, mixing like milk with water with one's mind. And dedications. May all sentient beings without exception be placed in that very state and be healed. By this effort, may all sentient beings be free of suffering. May their minds be filled with the nectar of virtue. In this way, may all causes resulting in suffering be extinguished, and only the light of compassion shine throughout all realms. Thanks so much for joining tonight. Um, the weekend we're just a couple of days from the weekend already, and things are ramping up at KPC. We have programming on both Saturday and Sunday. The meditation class on Saturday starts at 11 o'clock now, and you can either do it in person or do it online. Also on and then after that, there's the Riwo Sangchud smoke offering, which is also always it's short, but it's kind of cool to participate in that, and is of course beneficial for purifying obscurations and such. Sundays starting at 11:30 a.m. Eastern time, Eastern Daylight Savings Time, whatever you want to call it. Kempo Karze now does it's kind of a meditation teaching Q&A session starting at 11:30 in the morning. In the prayer room, there is a good 10 or 15-minute meditation that takes place during that time, and he answers questions. Easier to ask questions that are based on the talk that he's given than to bring in questions that are not related, but it's open to anybody. You don't have to be Buddhist. You don't have to be a meditator. I am not a very dedicated meditator, so it's been really good for helping me to um, focus and really kind of get into that mindset of meditating more often. And it goes till about 12:30, 1 o'clock, depending, and is really a great opportunity to meet Kempo Karze, to ask the questions that you have, to meet other people in the community and find out more about KPC. And yeah, so that happens. Also, if you're not local, but you'd like to participate anyway, it's now available on Facebook Live and YouTube Live on Sundays starting at 11:30. So, um, yeah, I think that's about it for tonight. So I'm gonna say good night. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Keep praying.